Hi.
Hello, we're here on episode 26, I believe.
I'm sure of it. It says so on the paper.
Yeah, but I was unsure when I wrote it.
That's true.
Here we are.
26 years old.
26 years old.
Lost and alone.
A little less lost, getting to find yourself.
I guess that's true. I guess the older you get to 30, the closer you get to yourself.
Yeah.
But still, 26 could have been 25 for me.
Yeah.
Dark times. Just waiting for 28. Actually, 29. Really?
27.
Wow, it was a good year for you? I can't wait
year.
for episode 29. I'm going to be in the best mood.
Really?
I'm going to be overjoyed.
Can we play rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. Wait, can we determine something before we start?
Sure.
Do you go rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Or do you go rock, paper, scissors?
You know, I'm not really well versed.
Because I don't want to show you my cards, you know? Let's do rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and go on shoot.
Okay.
That's 2 out of 3?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck yeah, I knew I would win. Sorry, I'm honestly an all-star in rock, paper, scissors. It is my second best game to staring contests and obviously arm wrestling. But I should really clarify, I do really do well rock, paper, scissors. I play this game often.
You do?
Yeah.
I can't believe we just did that for our audio listeners.
But they know that I won best 2 out of 3. And if you guys want to see some video content, head over to YouTube.
Yeah. Head over to the tube.
Yeah.
There's an Ollie hair on this microphone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say on my lips. And I was like, well, I tried to kiss him, but he growled at me.
He did.
It's okay. We're still obviously getting to a good place in our relationship.
Yeah, you're working on it. I did want to say, if you guys are new here to listening to us, and you really like our show, go ahead and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We have like 360 something, and I want to make it a goal to get to 400.
Okay.
That's 40 of you.
40 people. Head on over.
I've submitted too many 5 stars. I don't know.
And I've already submitted one, so I don't know if I can do it again.
And I submitted a 1 star.
I submitted a comment for you personally. So you should go on and submit one for me personally.
I was worried like my personal email would be attached to it.
I don't think so. Check it out. I don't see anyone's email. It's just like people's usernames.
Okay.
Make it like star 69.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
That's it?
I just wanted to say that because we have some new we've grown since we started. We have some new listeners, and I know in the beginning we asked people to leave reviews, and we have a ton of reviews, and I just want to strive for more.
That's a good goal, Aleena.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, we have our piece of paper back today, you guys, so we're able to just breeze through this episode.
We will. I actually want to talk about that because people were really upset at me last week. It was a little tough.
Okay, you're going to make me upset just hearing you talk about it.
I know. It's okay. It's a new week. It's a new episode. I know who I am and I'm okay with it. But yeah, I will say the reason that I switch from topics so much is because one, we didn't have a topic sheet, and Sarah gets really nervous and anxious when we don't. So I take the lead on that, so she's less nervous.
It's true.
And if I don't switch the topics, we would have 3 episodes strictly about sharks and balls.
Listen, I think they could be full episodes. There's a lot to discuss about balls, and we all know how I feel about sharks.
You know, it was so funny when I said last episode that you look like a shark,
Yeah.
that you look like a shark. Your face lit up. You're like, oh, I do? I thought a hammerhead. I was pretty sure. Like, you were so complimented by it.
I do feel it's a huge compliment. Sharks are obviously my favorite creatures on the planet. So, I mean, wow. Sharks.
Can you elaborate?
They're just so, I mean, come on. They're sharks. They're, do I need to say more? Like, imagine just for a second being a fucking great white shark. Oh my God.
What about an orca whale?
No, I don't want to be an orca. I want to be a shark. And I want to like focus on getting into people's cages. I want to be a shark that is known. I'm not going to kill people, you guys. but I just want to be known as a shark that gets in cages.
Would
And they'll
you want
tag
to be the
me.
first shark that could reverse?
You know what? No, I don't want to change things up for sharks. I'll continue to move forward. But I won't kill people, and I'll give people a wonderful great white shark experience. Like, you could swim with me like you could swim with a dolphin. That's the kind of shark I want to be.
Interesting. And what kind of shark?
Great white for sure. Great white for sure. I want to be one of the ones that jumps out of the water in South Africa and murders seals. Yeah.
But you're okay hurting seals.
Of course, I need to eat something. I need to live. I need to
What
grow.
about schools of fish?
Yeah, I'll look for them too. But the seals, that's where I get my main source.
Huh.
I'm avoiding people. You could play with me.
What happened if you were the shark with Leo?
Who's Leo?
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. You can't just say things out of context to me. You know, I have a one-track mind.
Out of context? This is the most context.
Leo DiCaprio. You have to say Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, Leo is not a first name basis guy. You say Leonardo
There's
DiCaprio.
only one Leo.
Of course there's only one Leo, but
Especially in relation to sharks.
he's a two-name man. We all agreed upon as a society to say Leonardo, number one. That's crazy. And DiCaprio. So two names together. What would I do about Leo DiCaprio? Oh my God. We'd be so close because I know he saves the planet. And look, we would just be together forever and I'd be in his cage. Us too.
Even if he was trying to run away.
I don't think he would because we would have a connection. even a shark in person and person in person.
Yeah, yeah. So case in point, I let that go. And we talked about sharks for
Okay,
a couple minutes.
wrap me up,
couple
Aleena.
minutes.
I'm ready to go on to the next thing.
I didn't even have to try. You could just talk about sharks for forever.
No, that was a good time to.
No, but if I said, what are your thoughts on hammerhead sharks?
No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go down that road. I'm not gonna go down it. I'm gonna stick to the piece of paper. I'm gonna stick to it like it's glue. And you know what? I did put the first thing on there for us, hot topics, but I really don't know if I have an opinion on I have an opinion, but it's the general opinion of society.
It's more just like, we're here to give you your news, okay? You're watching, you're listening, watching this on Tuesday, and maybe you haven't heard what's happened this past weekend. Tell them.
Molly May is pregnant, and Rihanna has announced a concert in the middle of the Super Bowl. Both very
So
exciting.
halftime?
Yes, the halftime show.
I was telling Sarah before this that I saw Rihanna posted a picture holding the football, but I didn't look at the caption or anything, and I wasn't following, so I just thought, wonder what she's up to with the NFL. Maybe she's playing.
All you had to do is look down a tiny bit more. You know what I mean? Like, you just had to go, dude, and you would have seen.
Yeah.
No, but you thought she was joining the NFL in some other capacity.
Yeah.
I'm so excited though. I mean, she hasn't come out with a new album in a really long time. I was telling you before this, one of my favorite Rihanna album, favorite album
Okay.
in general.
Interesting. What's
And then
your
she's-
favorite song?
Oh, God, what? The one, I'm going to need a track list, but all of them.
Okay.
Really. I was going to say a song that I don't like, but I'd like to be specific because I know the exact one I like. Oh, Desperado. Love that
Good
song.
one. It's a good one. Molly May's pregnancy announcement. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm so excited. I told you they're my favorite Love Island couple, which is controversial.
I love them.
I know, but I feel like the UK doesn't love them.
Oh.
Is that correct? Because people didn't like
don't-
Molly May when she was on Love Island. Is that right?
I think, but everyone's going to be loved and hated.
That's true. But I would say like the feel that I got from the UK was they felt she was there for the wrong reasons.
Oh, yeah, because she had like a media
Followers.
presence before. But like everyone does now.
Well, of course, now everyone does.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was controversial.
Yeah. What did you think of the video?
I mean, I was almost in tears.
Really?
I thought it was so cute. And I just love them together. I honestly just think they're the cutest. And I'm so happy they're together. And another Love Island baby gives me hope for Love Island.
I was a little put off by the video. I was happy for the announcement, but
What do you mean? How would you do your pregnancy video differently?
I wouldn't have a pregnancy video.
Oh.
I just wouldn't do that.
True. I also feel that I'm aligned with that.
I think that like pregnancy photos and like I think that's cute. I mean, that's essentially what they did. They had to get a video of them being.
I don't even like pregnancy photo shoots.
Well, but you're okay with a stitched video in black and white.
Let me clarify. I'm actually no, that's not true either. I was gonna say I'm okay with like celebrity photo shoots of their baby, but I'm really not. I really don't like a pregnancy
photo shoot. Why were you
shoot.
Okay with this one?
I think because it was very quick, and I didn't have to stare at the bump being out in the world and like just surrounded by weird things. Like I always feel pregnancy photo shoots are weird.
Yeah, I think I think there's got to be a way for you to announce it. I think it makes sense, but the video seemed like something someone else would make
of like putting things together for them.
Yeah. So, Alex, what did you think?
I didn't see it. I'm trying to watch it.
Oh, I really like.
I was gonna say, should we play it to give people context?
It's short and sweet. It's like right to the point. Like, hey, what's up? I'm pregnant. Like, and this is our new adventure.
That is not it at all.
That's exactly what I got from that video. It's like, love our new adventure together. I'm with child. And also, she kept this really quiet. She looks pretty pregnant.
She does.
And she's always like being photographed.
Yeah.
So I felt.
How did they hide it?
I know.
It's a mystery to me.
I agree.
I thought we would have more opinions about this, but in fact, we do not.
I have no opinion.
It's just your news. Just your news. You know what? That's what we are. We are, here to make you laugh, but occasionally we're here to just tell you what's going on.
Yeah, I also want to add really quickly, like, I don't like taking photos. Like, I would prefer, like, when I get married to, like, not have photos of the event.
That's
because
crazy.
I don't want to take photos. That sounds horrible to me. I don't want to take photos of a pregnancy photo shoot. I'm going to freaking remember.
Sorry, it took me so long because when I was finding what I was finding, I didn't think that it was the actual thing because of like the black and white. Like I was just like thrown by it. I was like, this can't be it.
If it was in color.
Thank you.
No, I just
it's a little odd.
It was just a little strange. I guess, I mean, it's just a little
beautiful announcement, but I think the way in which it was executed.
It's super like glamorous. Like it's super like glamorized.
Glamorous?
Yeah, like it's just like really nice shots as opposed to, I don't know, it doesn't seem like genuine. Just
God.
from my first, like I just looked like it was like super highly produced. You
it
know
just
what I mean?
looks like someone else made it.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
You guys,
these are like,
so off base.
This is like a slow motion shot of him rubbing her like pregnant stomach.
Yeah,
like,
this is not shot on iPhone.
Like I haven't even heard it yet. Wait.
I guess we're
beep.
We're blocking it all out. Wow, I felt
it.
really off base when you guys are on the same page. I was gonna say y'all when y'all are on the same page.
Okay, you can have different opinions.
I know, but
I would also like everyone to know that I am not wearing any socks today or
we're
shoes.
touching toes.
And Sarah keeps rubbing toes against mine, and it's a little uncomfortable. I'm keeping them
My toes
further
are
away.
sweaty too. And
Really?
Yeah,
You have sweaty toes?
I'm nervous.
I wish I had sweaty toes. You know why?
So they were softer feet.
Softer, and you'd have to moisturize less.
I always feel that about my hands. I wish I had sweaty palms so my hands would stay soft.
Yeah.
I'm as rough as a freaking, I was gonna say
I
alligator.
want you to feel my palm.
Okay.
So how rough that is?
No, that's not that rough.
What do you mean? Feel this.
Oh, that. Ugh. She has weightlifting calluses.
I do.
Are you gonna fix that for the wedding?
What are you supposed to do about that?
No, those are there. As someone who's lifted weights for like 28 years, those are there. I started at around 5 or 6.
I was thinking about you because we had this conversation, and like I still wanted like the wedding to be super low key and like just like wake up and get ready, and like, but in this process of planning it, now I do have a makeup person.
Oh, you do?
And a hair person. And,
well, that's of course.
Which is totally normal.
It can be low key and have those things.
I still was like laughing at me arguing with you that I was just going to roll out of bed.
It can be done when you have your looks.
Yeah.
Some of us need some help.
Yeah.
And I think you're probably just going to look as natural as possible. You're going to have makeup that starts at the beginning of the day and lasts all day. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't have all the accoutrements.
What is that?
You don't have all the makeup things that you need. I basically have like a makeup bag of 4 things. So like if I need to look cute, I have to call somebody else.
Yeah. I apply the same 4 things too.
And are you worried about this makeup artist and hair person that they're not going to do a tester on you before you?
I'm doing a test.
Are the people from here?
No.
Oh, you're going there.
Yeah, they're local.
Okay. It's all coming together, you guys. Yeah. I get the process now.
Yeah.
Will you send me the test videos or test photos?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. For sure.
Okay.
Should we talk about public selfies?
I would love to talk about public selfies and public videos. I want to talk both because, listen, I see a lot of people take videos and selfies in public.
Which is totally normal.
I am disgusted by it.
This is the wave.
I do not like it. I do not like. Do you? I think I was with you actually. We were at Mouse. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah. I mean, we've doxed.
We were at Beep, and we went to go get food at Hop Dotty.
Yeah.
And we were looking at this group of, I'm gonna say 7th to 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Really big range for y'all.
Yeah.
What is up with me in saying y'all today?
I don't know.
I don't know where I'm from. And all the girls at the table were all taking videos and selfies of themselves. There was a group of 6 girls.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the strangest thing I've ever seen. I'm so creeped out by this.
It's it is weird. It takes some getting used to once you see it.
It's not just that though. I have to say, it's not just people taking selfies. It's the confidence. Like there's no shame.
It's so
they're fine
normal.
with it.
It's so normal.
It should not be. It should not be.
No.
You should not be like this in public.
Well, I do think what I do find odd is when they do it like with company, you know?
Like there's 6 of them at the table and they're all
yeah,
doing
and they're
it
all
together.
doing it. But I admire the confidence that they have, and
It's too far.
it's like even when I go out in public and I'm like, Noel, can you take a picture of me? And I'm like super embarrassed, and then I'm like, there are people out there
Taking selfies.
taking selfies. Like, I shouldn't care. This is super normal. I think like when we first start, like when phones and like taking pictures first became a thing, I remember like taking pictures in public was always like kind of awkward. Like people
So
can
awkward.
walk by, but it's a new world, Sarah.
I don't
It's
like
it's
it.
new. It is just the norm. It is what everyone is doing.
I knew we were going to have different stances on this.
It's a change of the times. What is a sign of the times? It's a change.
No, that's right. It's Harry Styles. It's a sign of the times.
Yeah.
I just like,
Is this her first time seeing it, or
is this my first time seeing it? No, I
'Cause
saw
I was
a
gonna be
video.
concerned.
No, I saw no,
Like, you
I
haven't
see it a
left
lot.
the house.
No, I've seen it and I've been upset about it. I saw a video on Instagram today and it was of a person in the airport doing like a fit check.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the audacity. Like she was by herself and she put her phone up
yeah?
in an airport and then took a video of herself showing her outfit.
But do you not look at that and go, man, I wish I was that confident?
No.
Because I'm like, oh, I wish I was that confident.
I just don't understand how people could do that. Even taking a selfie in public to me is like so culturally jarring. Like trying to get to that place in my head that's like, and I'm not saying like, oh, you're out on a hike, there's a beautiful motherfucking waterfall, woo,
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
I am talking walking down a public street.
Yeah.
Nothing cute is behind you, and someone's taking a video.
But you know, that's
I get it.
that's people's whole career now.
I know.
Which wasn't like 10 years ago, so that's why it's different.
It's just so like I always think like what would it take? Like where would I have to be in my life to take a public video?
I mean, I think once you do it, you feel what's that word?
Embarrassed?
No. Like
Disturbed?
rejuvenated. Like another word for that.
Rejuvenated. Refreshed?
Like I don't know.
Releasing some energy. I also want to clarify. I'm not talking taking selfies with a friend. Like you're out in public, you're in a cute place, you're with your friend. I'm talking about selfies by yourself.
I do that.
I know you do.
And I think if you put up your phone on the side of like a restaurant and you stepped back and you did like an outfit check.
Oh my God. Like
I feel like
I'm even just sweating right now just thinking about you
I feel like you'd be so like there's a word, you know, uplifted, or maybe you just you'd feel like you grew a little bit as a person.
I would feel I'm reversing. I'm going back in time.
Really?
I'm just like, I don't know. And maybe it's a sign of the age. Maybe it's a sign of the age. But like, older people do this, in LA. Like,
Yeah.
I think, is this an LA thing? Like, I bet
No,
if I
it's
go
an everywhere
to,
thing.
Idaho, everyone there would not be like walking down the street doing
maybe
fit
less
checks.
fit checks, but
God, I'm going to Idaho.
but yeah, I think you should try it.
Aleena, you're going to have to get me wasted to
Really?
go out in public and I was at Javier's the other day. Love Javier so much, you guys. I was at Javier's the other day, and these girls were having a full-on motherfucking photo shoot in the booth. I was like, look away.
How was it a photo shoot?
Set up the phone on like the salt and pepper shaker. Multiple.
Was there flash?
Yes.
I do flash in restaurants.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Jesus. Oh my God. Aleena, I was like, this has gone too far. This has been 10 minutes. If you don't have one now,
If you got to get the shot, you got to get the shot.
why do they need to get the shot?
They need to get the shot.
Javier's booth is not a good place for a beautiful
But
photo
you
back.
don't know. you don't know what's cool.
I do. I have my finger on the pulse. And no. Like I'm very proud of these people who can go out there and take these selfies. Trust me. Like that is an accomplishment. But I always think in my head, wow, the audacity.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know
it's
what?
the same way I have the audacity of my tampon,
No, Aleena, I just don't think you're wearing the right tampon size. I am convinced like you're not changing it enough and the size is not correct because this is happening to no one
On
else.
another
I'm sure.
episode, I had talked about the audacity of your tampon to like not absorb up what it needs to absorb and for you to bleed through that and onto whatever. That pisses me off. I can't believe that the tampon would do something like that.
Honestly, though.
Also, you know what else is frustrating? When that happens and you've bled through. You know what else is
This
frustrating?
never happens to me because I'm not 16 and putting in my first
Oh, well, you
tampon.
don't have a heavy flow. That's why.
I do have a heavy flow.
No, you don't.
It's full 7 days.
No.
Full 7 days, full
You don't.
supers.
No, you did. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You strike me as a light flow kind of girl.
I don't light flow at all.
You strike
I
me
should
as
have
a
a
light
5
flow.
o'clock shadow on my pits. You know what's happening to me.
I have fainted from the heavy flow. Have you fainted multiple times? Okay. You're light flow girl. Are you anemic? No.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I am fucking highly anemic right now. I just got my results back, but I was told to like go to the hospital.
Recently anemic.
Yeah, I'm recently anemic, but I'm vegetarian, so everyone's like, "You probably are anemic."
Yeah.
So I've just spent my entire life in
Being
high levels
anemic.
of anemia, and I'm like, this is just how I live.
Back to the tampon. The audacity of it when I'm telling you. So when you bleed through, which I did this week and I told you about it, and you take it out. Sorry, Alex, this is graphic, and for anyone who finds this.
No, it's not graphic. I'm just confused as to is Sarah. So we're confirming that Sarah is a light flow girl. Though.
No,
Sarah's for sure a light flow
I haven't
girl.
bought light flow.
You know why
since
she's a
15.
light flow girl?
Why is that?
Because she's not hairy. She's never seen her butthole. She strikes me as a light flow girl.
Those do sound like characteristics of a light flow girl.
I told you I get 5 o'clock shot off my pits, and
What does that mean?
Well, yeah, that means nothing to me.
Everyone has hair there.
if I shave in the morning, I have pit hair by the afternoon.
That has nothing to do with the blood coming out of your vagina.
I'm just saying,
No. It does
That
not make you a
contributes-
heavy flow girl.
you guys, I'm heavy flow.
You're not heavy flow.
But this, okay.
Okay, so the tampon. For anyone that doesn't know how this works, you put the tampon in, it soaks it up.
Are we
Some
explaining
people-
how tampons work to people?
Yes, it's
The audacity.
The audacity. It soaks it up. Sometimes it has soaked up as much as it thinks it can soak up, and it bleeds around the sides, and then it goes on to whatever you're wearing, and it's very frustrating. And I think yes, that's my whole point: the audacity of the tampon to do that. But you know what else frustrates me? When it has bled through, and then you pull out the tampon and you put it in the
Humbly
toilet.
soaked?
And it soaks up like 3 times the size. You're like, bitch, where were you inside my body?
Number 1, I need to know your tampon brand. Number 2,
Tampax, Pearl, Super.
well, that's your problem.
What do you mean? That's the best.
Number 1, you have to get organic tampons. You can't be shoving something out there that's not organic. You're putting it in your GG.
I don't eat organic products, okay?
I'm culturally jarred. Even fruit?
No, I don't give a shit.
Fruit?
I eat whatever.
That's not true. You eat protein powder and water. Okay.
Yeah, that is eating whatever.
But you're a healthy eater, so that's why I'm shocked.
I'm not. I had a plain McDouble over the weekend.
What's a plain McDouble? Does that just mean no cheese?
No cheese, no sauce.
What kind of sauce comes
Oh,
with
no,
it?
that's cheese. No ketchup, no mustard, no
Oh,
pickles,
condiments
no
are
onions.
stupid. So you're talking bun? Did you take the buns off? I know you fucking did.
No, I
No,
ate-
don't lie
I
to me
ate
right
the
now.
buns.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did
I
you get
ate
fries?
the buns. No fries.
It's like, why'd you even go?
I know.
So you did bun,
Yeah,
burger,
yeah,
cheese,
yeah,
burger,
yeah.
cheese.
No.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know the layers. Okay, I
Okay.
just fucking ate it.
okay. So you guys, I'd love to put a poll up here on the screen right now.
Gonna pull up.
Can anyone confirm if everyone's leaking through their super tampons onto their
Sometimes
pants?
you just have a certain kind of vagina. Okay, you wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't. I put supers up there and then I take them out. No problems. Put
Nothing
another one
ever
up.
bleeds through. This reminds me of the butthole
No,
thing.
I'm not saying that.
You being like, I don't know. One,
No.
I don't know what my butthole looks like. Two, I don't have any hair there. Three,
I didn't
it
say there
never
was no hair
itches.
there. I just said it didn't itch. Let me go back to the tampons. I'm not saying that sometimes I don't bleed through, but it's not a messy pants situation.
No, I didn't have a messy pants.
Oh, I
situation.
thought we were in a messy pants situation.
No, I'm not 10.
Oh, that's what I thought we were discussing here.
No.
That's why we get into arguments because we're never on the same page.
Yeah. No, it just goes through on my panty liner because I wear a panty liner because I don't trust tampons.
How much is actually getting on there? Like a light, a couple dots?
No, enough.
A spoonful?
Enough to be concerned.
Okay.
A couple tablespoons.
Well, the audacity then. I'll
Yeah.
align. And why don't you just try an organic tampon, see what they're about?
What? Why?
See if they work for you better than Tampax. Is it Tampax?
Is it a nice Pearl Glide
Beautiful
applicator?
Pearl Glide applicator.
What's the difference between an organic tampon and a non-organic tampon?
There is bad things in the non-organics, and then you shoving up your hoo-ha. So they say you put nice things up your hoo-ha.
Huh.
But you want to put a bad thing up your hoo-ha if you knew it was bad. Just saying.
Huh.
It's up you for multiple hours of the day,
Yeah.
repeatedly for weeks at a time for like 37 years of your life.
Yeah.
I just rounded up hugely.
But I eat McDonald's, so why would I care?
That's true.
That was not on our list of topics.
No, Aleena, you really got a soft topic there.
Yeah.
Circle us back, girl. Circle us back. What's next? Oh my God, you guys. You'll never believe what happened to me. So,
Do you want to close out public selfies at all?
listen, I'm proud of you guys that feel confident enough to take a selfie. I'm just like, how you doing that?
And I would empower anyone that's listening or watching.
Don't turn this into an empowering thing. I empower you guys too, okay?
to try it, just like I was empowering you to try it. That was the word I was trying to find. Empowering.
That was a good word. You're right. You should have. That was a great word to
Yeah.
use.
And I want you to do it, and I want you to feel like a badass when you do your little outfit check.
I don't have any outfits to check.
What you're wearing right now is cute.
It's not worth showing people.
Yes, it is.
They've seen this shirt before.
no,
it's not even mine.
Someone's gonna be like, "Where's that shirt from?"
Melissa's closet. So
All
a situation happened to me, and I actually don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I find sport in killing flies with a washcloth. Have I said this before? I'm not sure. But we got into this conversation because Noelle kills them with a BB gun.
Bug assault.
A what? Is that a real bug gun?
It's a brand, yeah.
And it's specific about killing bugs?
Yeah,
Is it purchased off
You
Amazon?
thought he just got like a
Yeah.
BB gun that he was using?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I thought he just like bought like a water gun and was just like, pow, pow, pow. And I was like, wow, this skill.
No, it's like designed to kill flies.
Holy
And, like,
crap.
roaches
Send
and
me the link.
crickets.
Roaches? I'm not going that far. Send me the
You're
link.
just gonna leave a roach or what?
I'll scoot it out the door.
Oh, okay.
Scoot.
What if it's going all over your bed?
Where do I freaking live?
Here? Remember?
Oh, yeah, there was a roach here. Yeah, I'll call 911 if there's a roach. I'm leaving that to the feds. CIA, maybe.
You need to get the gun. You would have so much fun.
I've just realized this now. I thought the gun was going to be too high tech for me, but I'm getting the gun. So, long story short, there was this fly that was taunting me all day.
What's his name? Frederick?
I didn't even give him a name because I was pissed about him.
Do you get the reference?
Frederick the fly?
Yeah. Kylie Jenner does
Oh, there
all
was a
it.
fly like buzzing around.
She
him.
calls him Frederick.
I do
And
remember
it's a
that
bit.
TikTok.
She talks about anytime there's a fly, she says, Frederick was here.
I should really keep more track of Kylie's flies. But yeah, let's just say this fly came from Calabasas all the way to the South Bay.
Okay.
And it was taunting me all day. I tried to kill it for hours, you guys. Hours of my day
Was
spent.
it just going bzz?
Yes. And I kept thinking I got it. I was like, that must have hit it. Like, I feel it. Long story short, spent 12 hours this one day, couldn't kill the fly. I'm about to go to sleep. I trap the fly in my bathroom. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I got to get in a small space.
I got it backed into a corner.
Yeah.
And I beat this fly. And I beat this fly so badly that I was like I almost cried after I killed the fly. Because I was like, that was a brutal murder. If any of his fly friends saw that, like they would be, no fly has come back since this day, which was yesterday. And I was thinking about any other time I killed bugs, and I never like they're bugs.
Well, this was a vicious attack.
This would have been on like 60 Minutes. This would have been a big fly kill because I killed it and it didn't die all the way. It was in pain.
Give us your motions with the towel.
I know I'm not supposed to touch that tree, so I'm in trouble 2 times.
No,
per
you're
episode. Fine. Whacking it, you guys. Whacking it violently. Almost killed it. It was in pain. Whacked it again. Flushed it. You guys, I was feeling guilty for hours before I went to sleep. Does that ever happen to you? Like you kill something and you're like, that was harsh. I didn't need to kill it like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You drowned him though. You didn't put him out of his misery.
I know. I did put him out of his misery.
You crippled him and then drowned him.
He was definitely dead or brain dead. His neck was broken.
Yeah, I do feel bad. Sometimes I'm like, man, I could have just opened the door.
I tried to
open the door and they go opposite, and then you're like, I'm trying to save you here.
I spent 12 hours and multiple times a day I tried to open the door.
Because they tend to go on doors and windows, so whenever they do, I always open them. Like, okay,
Same.
Here's your out. And no, sometimes they just buzz back in.
Yeah, it brought back this memory where I ran over a bunny, and I still think about it to this day.
You ran over a bunny
on New Year's Eve.
Was it a white bunny?
It was a baby bunny.
How could you do that?
I cried for hours.
What happened?
It's dead. Killed it.
What happened?
I was picking up my sister at a party. Obviously, I was staying home. There was no point in going out. She was like, Sarah, come pick me up. I'm tipsy. It's like, of course, I'm on my way. Pick her up. Murder a bunny on my way home.
Can I please get more details?
Murder.
You just keep saying.
How did you kill it? I killed it.
I picked her up.
What happened? It's dead.
Up in my car.
It's dead.
I was literally about to turn on my street. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking ran over it with basically every tire I have. And I was crying so hard. Because I was like, number one, it was a baby. It had a whole life in front of it. Number two, if I didn't go pick up my sister, I wouldn't have killed that bunny. So it was her fault.
What was the bunny doing out in the residential street? Was it a pet bunny or was it a wild bunny?
For God's sakes, I never imagined it was a pet bunny. If I killed somebody's pet bunny, that would disturb.
Was it any chance it was a hamster?
No, way too big for a hamster, unless it was a gerbil. Wait. Gerbils are hamster. Unless it was
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig. That's the word I was looking for. A guinea pig could be confused with a rabbit if it's dark.
What color was the rabbit?
I don't want to think back.
Red.
It's definitely brown. So fucking
sad. And it just came right.
That was the
car?
only time I've run over an animal, and it was so wrong.
But did it run in front of your tires?
Yeah, but it was a baby. It didn't know where it was going.
Was there any chance that you saw it and could have prevented it?
I did everything I could.
That's why I want more details.
I swerved so hard, I hit it with every wheel.
So maybe you shouldn't have swerved. I wanted more details.
It was dark. I had a tipsy girl in my back trunk. And I saw a bunny and I hit it. Accidentally, you guys.
Sounds very premeditated.
And I got home and I was just like,
What did you stop the car to go look at it?
hell no, I'm not going to look for the dead bunny.
What if it was alive? What if it needed to go to the vet?
How did you know it was a bunny then?
I saw it was a bunny. Like I saw the bunny. I saw it was a baby bunny. It was all happening in slow motion, you guys. Like when you're in a car wreck and it's like slow motion. I saw the bunny and I was like, shit, move.
What if it was just like a small dog?
No, there's no fucking way.
Like a beagle with big ears?
I would have killed myself that night if I ran over.
What if it was a hamster it was Halloween and it
wasn't
was
Halloween.
dressed up as a bunny?
I clarified that it was New Year's Eve. think the bunny thought it was Halloween.
Maybe plain dress up.
So
Put a little. I could put a bunny tail on Ollie. And
have you ever
someone would
murdered a
think-
bunny?
No.
You wouldn't be making light of this if you ran over an animal.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I haven't run over. a
Oh
bunny.
man. But you've killed flies.
I have stopped in the road for a squirrel.
What if you caused a traffic accident?
I needed to save the squirrel.
Would you rather save a squirrel or a bunny? Choose wisely. I really thought this was going to be
I think I would rather save a squirrel.
Wow. That's messed up.
Well, I feel like bunnies die all the time.
Squirrels. I feel
Squirrels,
like since COVID,
I don't think
guys,
squirrels die very often.
since COVID,
I think death rates are higher for squirrels for bunnies than they are squirrels.
I'm telling you, squirrels have begun to take over our planet. I am convinced of it. I tell everyone that will listen to me, I've never seen more squirrels. The squirrels are out. And
but the bunnies are meals for coyotes. They're gone. That bunny was probably going to die that night anyway.
How could you?
I think squirrels die more.
So you want to save the squirrels?
Yeah.
Why don't just keep killing the squirrels? They're dying
we
anyway.
gotta save their population.
Who's killing the squirrels though? That's the issue. Is squirrels are taking over.
Oh wait, didn't I
there's-
say bunnies die more? I'm getting my theories mixed up here.
You're getting your rodents crisscrossed.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't I be the? This was a. Wait, do we want to skip to one of your things? Because I'm looking at my list and I'm like, wow, that's another thing that I have an issue with. That's another.
Yeah. So I let Sarah run the topics list this week in light of recent events.
My recent events. Do you mean last week?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think I mean by this next topic? What are your
Okay, so Sarah has on there Miss, Mrs., and Miss. And I feel like Sarah is probably frustrated at that drop down option that shows up.
like because I'm not a miss?
No, I think it's dumb. Like, why do you need to know? Like when it's like, what's your prefix, like or whatever, and then it's like, and then
There's
like,
only Mr.
no, I think Noelle saw like Reverend once.
Well, no, but like in general, when you do it, there's no drop down for, and you could be a reverend if you're a girl, right?
Yeah, I know, but like there was just it was like there's just way too many options, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Why does this website, this online shopping website, need to know
If you're a
if I'm a
reverend?
Miss, Mrs., Mr.,
I agree.
Reverend?
I think
They should
Sarah,
know if you're a reverend.
What you meant by the difference, like Mr. or Mrs., is that it doesn't
It doesn't
specify
change.
marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reverend is just
It's just
a
reverend.
priest or something.
I know.
Right?
So wait,
Like-
so that was my guess. That was my guess.
I just wanted to say,
good.
I was watching a show and someone said like, "Oh no, it's Ms." And first off, I was like, "What does that mean?" And second off, I thought,
Isn't Miss
I have
younger?
I have no Mrs. MISS is you're a baby.
Yeah,
A Miss
is
you're married, and Ms. could be anything.
no Mrs. is you're married, and Ms.
Wait, that's Mrs. I thought. I don't know what's what.
I think we should spell them out.
Okay, MISS
is I'm
is Miss.
I'm pre-16.
No, but you can be up to. I'm a Miss currently.
No, you're an MS
Why? Why am I an MS?
because you're older.
That's not true. Google it. Mary Ann this shit.
You should use MS when unsure of a woman's marital status, or if she's unmarried and prefers to be.
Unsure, as in she's
Unsure.
older. Because if she's at MISS
But
and she's
you're-
13, you know she's not married.
But you're sure.
But you're sure
you
of
know
my
that she's
marital
not-
status.
Yeah.
So you
you
would
know.
put MISS.
So MS is for older women.
No, because you're sure that Sarah's not married, so you would know her marital status
Yes.
is not. So it'd be
but
MISS.
she would never be. No, she would never be MISS.
Yes,
I currently
because
am MISS.
You only use MS when you're unsure of their marital status. Like, so if I didn't know Sarah and I was unsure of her marital status, I would use MS. But because I know Sarah, I would know that it's MISS because I'm sure she's not married.
But
Exactly.
I will say,
You're sure I'm not married?
I will say, I will say that younger people are more likely
Yeah.
to get MISS because
They'll
you're
definitely.
sure that they're not married when they're
If
14.
you could be
Yeah.
Mormon,
Yeah.
you could be Mormon and bam, you're an
Sure,
MRS.
You get it wrong. What is the point of this?
The point of the story was, I don't know if you remember. So they in a movie, the lady was like, "Oh no, I'm a man." Yeah, it was Billboard Dad.
Is are all of your references from Mary Kate?
No, I just recently watched a couple movies yesterday.
Yeah.
And the lady said, "Oh, it's Mez." And so I just remember being a kid and really honing in on these 3 different ways to say it and been like, I don't know what the fuck to call people. And like it felt like a very big deal to be like MRS.
Yeah.
It felt like, holy shit, you guys, one day I'm gonna be an MRS.
Yeah. A Mrs.
And you're about to change. You're an MISS.
Yeah.
You're about to be
Yeah.
an MRS.
Yeah.
And why is there only MR? Why is everyone always a Mister?
Yeah.
Where's their
What
Monsieur?
What would they be? Just
Messieurs.
maybe a mer, and then
No, right.
like when you're unsure, they're a mer, and then when you know, they're a Mister.
MUR?
MIR, like am I just putting an I in there, like MISS?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're unsure
If
of
a guy is
marital
married.
status, they're a mer.
Mer Jonathan Smith.
And when you know,
When
they're
you know,
a
you know.
mister. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Is that, we have so many different ways.
Like, would
confusing.
someone be offended? Like, don't you say Miss or is that Mrs.? Do you
It's
say
Miss
the same?
and Ms.
Ms? Wait, is that MS or what's MRS?
Mrs. That's your Mary.
So Miss, Mrs. How is MRS Mrs.? I can't spell, but that doesn't seem right. And
actually, I've never questioned.
And what's MS? I thought there was
MRS is because you took you're taking
the mer.
Mer.
You're mer. You're murring it.
and then you have
Mers.
S onto it. Mers.
But when you say all those threes, aren't you just saying?
You just said threes again.
When you say those 3 words,
Yeah.
aren't you saying Miss, Miss, and Miss?
No, it's Miss, Mrs, and Miss.
So 2 misses though.
Miss, Mrs, and Miss.
Ms.
It's Miss,
Okay.
Mrs.
But that's not a plural word.
It is there. It is. And then Miss.
Anyways, you guys, I would.
Found the historical context.
Oh my God! Please tell me honestly.
Historically, we referred to men as Mr. and used the feminine form mistress for women, which did not reveal if a woman was married or not. We don't use the term mistress today. Instead, it has evolved into several contractions to distinguish marital status. Because like a mistress is a very different connotation now.
Yeah. If I'm going on an online website, why would it be like, I'm Mistress Aleena?
Yeah.
And
There'd
so
be a very different connotation if you did that today.
Yeah.
If you said you were Mistress Aleena, that would be a very different connotation.
I want to call you Mistress Aleena. I think it's just a fun thing to
That's
say.
hilarious. I would like to tell you a story. Was that it for the historical context? Okay, it actually ties in nicely to this. So I got my teeth cleaned this past week. I could talk about the dentist all day. Okay.
Like me and sharks.
I mean, not quite because I don't really enjoy the dentist, so it's more disdain.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the dentist. I hate everything about it. You never leave feeling good. I also, just for anyone out there that maybe is sensitive about their teeth, I'm just gonna put myself out here and say,
you're sensitive about your
yes, because growing up, I just genetics, which I've had to learn.
Yeah.
I just don't have I have nice teeth and that I've never had braces and they're pretty straight and they're white and whatever. Clean, whitened, whatever. I have so many cavities. Like when I was like 13, I'd go in there and it was as if I was eating candy and chocolate all day. I wasn't.
It was a zoo in there.
And they'd be like, you have more cavities. And I'd be like, okay. My mom would be in there with me. I'd be patching them up. I'd go in for my next cleaning. They'd be like, you have more cavities. I'm like, okay. Go in, and 3 months later, it got to the point where I was literally always in there getting cavities. And I felt really badly about myself because I'm like, why are my teeth so bad?
I don't like when you feel bad about yourself.
Thanks. I learned later that it's just genetics.
Oh.
You can't do anything about it.
Oh.
Some people just are more predisposed to get cavities.
I'm really glad that you're educating me on this because I did not know that.
Yeah. So at a certain point, when basically all my teeth had cavities and now in between my teeth have cavities, I'm like, This is crazy because I take good care of my teeth, but I have the situation on my hands.
You do have beautiful teeth.
Thank you. You wouldn't know that I'm full of cavities.
I wouldn't know.
So I got frustrated and I was like, I'm not going to the dentist anymore because I have all my teeth cavitied. There's nothing more.
Cavities
they can
can't
do.
get anywhere at this point.
There's nothing more. And also in that process, I hated the taste of like the numbing that they would put. The numbing, they like, so when you get a cavity, do you not have any cavities?
I'm a rare cavity gal.
Shit.
But I did recently get a cavity filled. So I do know what you're referencing, but I had really avoided the dentist for a while.
So I told my mom I was, probably 18, 19. I don't know. It was younger. And I said, I don't like the taste of the numbing that they put on. So I did my cavities no numb. I
don't even know what to say right now.
I would do my cavities without any numbing.
Would they put you under?
No.
Is that the other option?
I was awake.
Aleena.
Because I didn't like the way it tasted and it made me feel gross.
I could literally throw up from pain just thinking about this process.
Yeah.
Aleena, there's
I would
drills
go
in
like
there.
four of them.
Aleena.
No, but no numbing.
I'm not okay with this process for you. I think you should go under the knife. I cannot.
I know, my mom-
I honestly
my mom
can't
was
believe
like-
legally they allow somebody to do that. Like legally.
Yeah.
Like it's the law.
Yeah. Nope.
Aleena.
No.
They're in there with a fucking shovel.
Mm-mm. I didn't want it. Crazy. I know.
I've never known anyone stronger than you.
My mom was reminding me of this. She was like,
That's
when you were
like open
younger,
heart surgery.
you wouldn't get any of that. And I was like, you're right. I do remember that.
What is your pain tolerance level?
It's extremely high.
I was gonna say.
But if I want attention,
You should really have a baby. Just see what's up. You know what I mean? Like just test
yeah,
yourself.
Yeah. It's very high, but like when I get around Noelle, everything hurts. Because
Wait,
I want
what?
attention. Like I'm like, I stubbed my toe. It's like a 10, but I'm like, it's not.
Sometimes I just like I usually don't have to trick hurting. I just say, pay attention to me.
Oh,
So that's what I
Super
texted
direct.
you yesterday.
yeah.
Pay attention to me.
So I'm at the dentist recently. I got my teeth clean, and I hate it there. I hate it there. I now one of my cavities that I have that's in between my teeth is not holding up well, and it needs to be replaced. And in the process of being replaced, I have to get a crown.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Because it's yeah. So that's great, and so I hate it. But there's nothing good about a dentist. You know why? You're sitting there, mouth out.
Yeah.
They try to talk to you.
I agree. That's always really
Super
weird.
jarring.
Yeah.
Then stuff is flinging, flying all over your face. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't put any makeup on today because I literally feel like plaque flying onto my eyelid. It's just, you know what else?
Huh.
The x-rays. When they get in
Oh.
there, they do the x-rays. I'm like, they leave the room. They put this heavy weighted blanket on you, but there's no x-ray shielding on my face.
I know. I agree.
What's going on with my
And
brain?
aren't
and
you
the
putting
X-ray?
this on my face?
Yeah,
Like,
it's on my face. My chest is covered.
The extra thing is on my head.
But my eyes are exposed. My brain is exposed. My mouth is exposed. My feet are exposed.
I think your feet are never exposed except for under this table right now, and let's just touch each other. Your feet are not exposed.
What is the point of that heavy ass blanket if
I should call some.
everything else is exposed?
I know.
Including your brain.
Why don't they just put something on your face? Like block my face. Why are we blocking my chest? Is
Yeah.
the chest
But they're
reflecting
not
on
allowed
your
to be in
face?
there, but my face can be in there.
I hate x-rays. I have the mouth of motherfucking squirrel. I have the mouth of Adam Scott. Okay? Look it up. We have the same mouth. Okay? We're mouth twins. I hate it. My dentist knows. I say
No, I'm not doing it.
5 years in between. I said, don't do me in 2. I need the time.
So you opt out? I
Oh,
do
yeah.
Every cleaning they make me do it.
Are you insane? Those cost money. You don't need to do those. I say no.
I didn't know it cost money.
That costs money. That costs money.
That's how they know.
Look at your receipts.
That's how they know I need more cavities filled.
You tell them no. They can look at your teeth and tell if there's cavities. They can just touch it with their little pokers. Don't you dare take another x-ray when you go in. That is ridiculous. Every 2 to 3 years. Maybe 5.
Yeah, I mean,
They can tell you're having whole mouth.
you got to
redone
get
at this
get
point.
your pap smear every 3 years, but you got to get your x-rays done every 6 months.
Do you have to get your pap smear? I
Yeah.
really haven't been in quite some time.
You haven't?
No, I don't like the doctors.
Okay, well,
I only go if like my
I can't
foot's
wait for you to
broken.
go for them to put a salad tongue in your vagina, spread it open, take a giant Q-tip,
You think I'm going after this conversation? Hell
and
no.
then you feel a Q-tip inside your body being smushed up there.
I don't
You
wanna
can
go.
feel it. You can feel it in your stomach.
I don't
You
want
can
to
feel
go.
a Q-tip rubbing in there to collect samples.
What's gotten in there that they need to sample?
They check for something in there.
I'll check tomorrow.
You cannot check, but
Oh.
it really is a salad tongue. It's salad tongue in, and then they open the salad tongue, and then there you go. They see it, and then they take this giant Q-tip and they go in,
Oh my god!
and then you
Aleena.
feel okay.
It's too far. It's too far.
This is what it's like. This is what it's like. But why do I need to get that only every 3 years, which seems kind of more important, like something I should be getting every 6 months? But I have
Every
to get
6 months.
You got to get it checked out.
What's? I don't know.
The female body is insane. There's so many things that could be in there.
Listen, I think I'm gonna have to chance it after your description.
You think?
I don't know. Doesn't sound fun.
I'm concerned that you don't know what this is. Like,
No, I know what it is. I just
you should
haven't
be
gotten
getting
it.
pap smears
I just
often.
haven't gotten it in years.
It's-
And like, I'll think about it tomorrow.
Anyway,
But yeah,
Think
stop
about
getting
it.
X-rays.
I gotta. But the whole point of me bringing,
Oh yeah,
I
Where are
gotta
we
stop.
talking?
I gotta stop.
Where are we?
I'm gonna tell you. So technically, like me and Noelle are like legally married.
Marad.
Married.
So you're a motherfucking.
You can't even say it. She's like you're a MRS.
You're a mistress.
Technically, but like I don't really want to count it until after our actual wedding.
That's right. I see you're not wearing your wedding band.
Yep. And I need to look at it, by the way. So
Where were we?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm technically, a Mrs., but I'm not really counting it. But
Yeah.
technically, yeah, he's my husband now. Which
Legally.
is so weird to say. And people have always said it's gonna be really weird the first time you have to say
My husband.
Yeah, it's gonna feel weird.
You
So
said it.
sorry.
Sorry.
Can I get to my story?
Okay. I'm so excited for you. Okay. Keep
So
going.
I'm at the dentist and I'm talking about something. They're asking me if I grind my teeth, and I'm trying to explain that I don't think I grind my teeth anymore because like Noelle will tell me when I grind my teeth. And when we first started dating, he would tell me all the time. And he hasn't told me in a long time that I've grinded my teeth. So I'm like, I probably don't. So I was trying to say my husband would tell me if I grind my teeth.
Uh-huh.
But then it dawned on me that the first time I said it, I didn't want to be at the dentist.
Oh, you were saving this for a special occasion.
So I just stopped the sentence. I just didn't complete.
You said my
No, I was just like, I usually, my,
end of sentence.
I just stopped talking.
No follow up.
No follow-up.
I'm questioning them at this point that they didn't ask for clarification.
And then I just went, yeah, I don't think I grind my teeth anymore.
Oh, okay. So there was a finish.
I waited.
Oh.
I like let up as if I was about to explain that my husband would tell me if I grind my teeth.
Okay.
And then I just stopped mid-sentence at the realization that I would have to say the word husband to the dentist for the first time. Too special. Didn't want to waste it.
I feel that. And can you explain
So,
to me an occasion in which you're saving this for?
I mean, right now?
Oh, is this the occasion?
I mean, this seems like a better occasion.
But I don't
to
feel
say.
like you're saying it.
Yeah, I'm saying it
It's not
for the
it's not
story's
true.
sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What occasion? Like, are you gonna have to stop mid sentence multiple times before you hit that right occasion where you just pull it out?
I think I want to say it when it's like I'm being vindicated.
What?
No.
Like, in what way? Like, someone doesn't trust that you have a husband, and you're like, here he is, bitch.
This is my husband. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to basically have.
Oh my God. I didn't tell you.
Tell me more.
I got like escorted out of a store.
For shoplifting?
No, it was really sad. I was actually really
Wait,
sad.
hold the motherfucking phone. You got escorted out of a store?
It was
What,
actually
you-
really scary.
Were you yelling, screaming? What the hell was happening?
No.
Were you bleeding through your pants?
Nope. Nope.
What happened?
I went to a designer store.
Whoa.
I had
far.
I had time to kill. I was waiting.
A designer store.
Yes.
This is in the BH?
Yes, in Beverly Hills. I don't normally go there, but I was in the area and I was waiting for Noel. He was
Your husband?
somewhere. And I was like, I'll just pop in here while I wait. And it was like 5:30. They close at 6. And you know how these stores work? Like if you're not allowed in, there's someone at the front door like letting you in. I've just seen it. But like security or like it's roped off, like whatever.
Oh my God, these stores are roped off?
Like designer stores, yeah. And you have to like wait in line to come in. It's intense. So I see the store next door. They have someone in front of the door. And I know when that happens, like you can't just walk in, you know, you got to wait for them to like allow you to come in.
Okay.
There's like a certain
It's like a
capacity.
club.
Yeah, it is. It's stupid. So I look inside, everything's like on and open. And I see someone like a security person, a guard, like walking towards the back of the store. And I'm like, okay, like they're not checking, you know, here, like, let me just tug on the door to like make sure that it's open. I like went to go tug on the door. There's no rope. There's nothing to block it. And it opens. So I'm like, okay, I can just walk in. This is, you know,
It is just a store.
it's a store with a door. I'm just gonna go in.
As one would assume.
Obviously, if there's someone standing in front of the door, I know I can't go in. If there's someone roped off at the door, I know I can't go in. So I go in and I'm like 10 feet from like the bags and stuff, like looking. I'm not touching anything. Okay. I'm in there for like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Like looking. And he walks over and I've never seen someone look like they want to kill me.
Oh my God.
Like he was so enraged with anger. And he was like,
What's that from?
it's Noel.
Oh.
He was like, excuse me, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just looking. And he was like, can't you see we're closed? And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. We can hear you. It's okay. Hi.
Keep going. I'm on the edge of my motherfucking seat over here.
So I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I was like scared because he looks really angry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so sorry. The door was open. He was like, no, it wasn't. And I was like, yeah, it was. That's how we got in. He was like, that makes no sense. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I was just so like, I felt like a 5-year-old, like being scolded.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then he just went, like, get the hell out of here.
Oh my God.
And I was like, okay. Like, and I just like walked out and I felt like I just like wanted to cry.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've already been having a rough few weeks.
Yeah.
And then that happened and I was like, oh my God, that guy was such an asshole.
Was there anyone else in the store?
Not that I could see. And like the stores are big.
Yeah.
And I was like he was like, you're like, the way he talked to me was like, you're an idiot. That doesn't make any sense. Like he was like, doesn't make any sense. No, it wasn't. And I was like,
it's my biggest fear to get in trouble.
This
sounds like I would probably, I could have cried.
Yeah. And so I walked out and I felt really confused and like I had done something really wrong by like going to open a door to a store. And I looked it up and they were open for 30 more minutes. I think
so weird.
I think he was just angry. I think he left his post and I think he was angry that I
could have walked into the store.
Yeah, that I walked into the store and that's his fault. You left it unattended and you didn't lock it.
Also just talk to people nicely. Like I don't understand how people can't just be like, oh, I'm sorry, we're closed.
The way that he was so angry was as if I had stuffed 5 bags into my purse. Like I had stolen. Like he
I'm
was
busy, sir.
He was looking at me as if like, what are you doing? You're a thief.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have my hands on anything. My hands were tucked.
Pocket tucked. Everything was still on display. I didn't take anything. I never felt so small. I never felt so small. I don't like this story at all. I don't like it.
I was really sad.
I think we learned our lesson. Never go to Beverly Hills again.
That was and that was my vindication story. You know, I wanted to go back in there. My husband is here. And he has something to say. he has to say something. You know what he's going to say?
What?
You're not closed. And that's your fault.
And I'm going to buy all these bags.
And yeah.
That reminds me of like Pretty Woman, where she's like,
Yeah.
you work off commission.
No.
What does she say? You work off commission? You're a bitch. No, what does she say?
I think you have a very unique talent in which you can remember things from movies.
Well, she comes back and she's like, you guys work off of commission? Oh, fuck.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. Huge. That's what she says. And she
Yeah.
turns around and walked out. Thank you, Alex. I'm like, good God. You guys should have fucking Pretty
Yeah.
Woman'd his ass.
Yeah.
You brought your, like, this is my husband.
I'm like, I could have come in there and bought something. Made a sale.
I know.
But I wasn't even allowed because apparently the door wasn't open when I was able to just walk in. Fuck you.
I like when Aleena gets riled. Because she's such a kind, soft-spoken person. And then when she throws out a fuck you,
Thank you.
it's like, you know she's fucking pissed. You know, I use fucks
Fuck you.
as-
Me and my husband are going to come in here and
Oh,
fuck you up.
That would have been such a good one to do.
Yeah.
Damn, Aleena. I wish you would have used that.
No.
Wow. That's a really, I don't like that story. And I'm shocked you didn't tell me in real life when it happened.
Yeah. I just told you about the tampon.
I know, because I honestly like just need more information.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I just need to really understand what's happening to your. It's too gross. I'm not even going to say
No.
anything.
Well, in conclusion of this wonderful episode, if you're 26 and you're lost, you'll find yourself soon.
Yeah, just wait a couple more years. You're on
If
the
you're
cusp
feeling
of happiness.
nervous about taking photos in public and selfies, try it and maybe you'll feel, what was the word? I forgot it again.
Empowered.
Maybe you'll feel empowered. And
And change your tampons, you guys.
change your tampons.
Wear supers. Change your tampons.
Don't run over bunnies.
Don't run over buddies. If you kill a fly, apologize
Yeah.
to his friends.
Yeah. But maybe buy the gun.
Oh, and the link after this.
Yeah. And fuck the dentist.
Oh yeah, and fuck the dentist. And also like fuck Beverly Hills, you guys.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Fuck Beverly Hills.
You're not going back. We're done with designer.
Yeah.
We're done.
Well, I was just browsing. I was killing time. I wasn't going in there with the intention of buying it.
We can't even browse there anymore. It's dead to us.
Well, yeah, apparently I can't even go in there.
Nobody
and you
can.
know what
It's
was-
closed. Beverly Hills is all closed down to anyone.
Yeah. Fuck you.